Welcome to the Payton Sullivan Halftime Show, sponsored by Texas Farm Bureau. Call Randall or Shane anytime at 940-889-3119. Today, we're here with a new co-host, David Charo. Say yeah.
What's up?
And the interview person, Coach Anderson.
What up? What up?
So, how you feeling, Coach?
All right.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's Wednesday, Country Wednesday. I'm feeling good. I think kicking the field. Is it kick the field in the morning? Is going to be good for us, man. Waking up on a Thursday. Hopefully, handling
You're
business
excited
with
about waking up on Thursday?
Yeah, it's kind of nice to sleep in, but I'm super pumped that about the junior high tomorrow. You know, getting all the evening off and then getting after it with the junior high tomorrow. It's going to be a good
Who
game.
do they play tomorrow?
Archer City.
Archer?
Too. Yeah.
So everyone play Archer this week.
We're looking for our first win, man. Haven't won. We got pretty close last week.
You're with 8th grade.
Yeah, with the 8th grade.
All y'all games have been pretty close, though. It's been towards the end of the game.
Yeah. This last one was a shootout, man. It was pretty good. It was a really good one. It's a bar burner. It came down to the last possession, but it is what it is, close, man. We're working hard. We're grinding, and they're getting after it. So hopefully we get a win this week.
All right. So me and David are gonna take turns asking you questions.
Okay, cool. So is this the speed question or just regular?
No, we'll do the speed questions at the end.
All right, cool.
So first off, you're the head basketball coach, correct? Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah,
I'm pumped, man. I think we got a great crew. I think we got a lot of depth. I think we got, guys that are kind of ready to get after it, ready for a new system. I'm ready to see y'all compete and be coachable and just get after it on the defensive end. I think we were really the things that I saw at TABC camp was really good. I thought we were competing really hard, and I think the offense will come, but I think we got a lot of guys that if we got some guys that will really buy into their role, I think we can make a good little run. But it's a little baby step at a time. I think our first goal should be trying to win district, and then kind of move from there. But like I said, I think we're deep enough. I think we got guys, that are ready. I think we got experience. But I think we also got some younger guys that are pretty talented that, need a little bit of your leadership, your senior leadership, and kind of to show them guys, how this thing works. But, yeah, I'm super pumped, man. Super pumped.
All right, I'll go first. All right. So my first question for you, what inspired you to be a coach?
Man, I've always just loved the game. I love the game. It's the only thing that I've really been around, just like y'all. I mean, it's sports. So I knew going into college, playing collegiate sport, I knew that, that's probably something that I really wanted to do. Now, did I know that I wanted to teach? Not really. So it was kind of hard when it got towards my senior year in college to really figure out if I wanted to try to coach at the college level, do the whole GA and everything. But I also graduated in a really hard time when it was COVID. So, I kind of just, I knew I wanted to coach. I knew I wanted to be around kids. I knew that I wanted to be financially somewhat stable and have a good routine. And God just works, man. He works his plans. And I think I have a calling to be here with y'all and really inspire and help kids do a lot with their lives. So yeah, I think, I have a calling, and I think it was just God's plan, more of God's plan more than mine,
Yeah. What you got, David?
Okay, so you've been with us over the summer. So you've seen us play Summer League.
Yeah.
The TABC.
Yeah.
What do you think about the summer? How do you feel about how we played over the summer?
Man, I thought y'all really showed a lot of energy. I thought y'all played really hard. A lot of guys impressed me all the way around. I think, we really got some guys that can score the basketball, so I'm not worried about that. But I also saw guys just really getting after it on defense. And like I said, I think that's something we're going to take pride in.
Yes.
I think y'all were having fun, too. Absolutely. I think y'all were fun. I liked how I saw, y'all enjoyed actually being around each other. I've been a part of some teams that there's always one or two guys, maybe sometimes three guys that are kind of selfish and more worried about them getting theirs, and I didn't really see that this summer. So it really made me proud to know that I've got some guys that are really willing to play not only for, me, but for each other. So yes. I'm pretty pumped to and excited that I saw that out there and saw you really just getting after it
I
and
agree.
acting the right way.
Yes.
We played some really good teams, did we not?
We did
Yeah,
indeed.
I think we did, and I think y'all handled the pressure and y'all handled yourselves and composure in a really good way, in a good fashion. So I think we got some classy guys.
Yeah.
Some good looking ones too. So, my next question for you is: what is your expectations this year for this basketball team?
Like I said, just be willing to learn, be willing to grow, and I think the rest will take care of itself. I think a district championship should be our first goal. When's the last time y'all won a district championship? Was it 2 years ago?
I know.
It was Hagen's sophomore year
I think so. I think it was
or
like
freshman year? No, it had been his freshman year because last year was his sophomore year,
Yeah,
right?
because I was a soft.
So
So it's his
your sophomore year, Hagen's freshman year,
Yeah.
is when y'all won it. So it's been 2 years,
Yeah.
right? And so I haven't done a whole lot of research on the past. I'm more living in the moment, in the present, But I think our first goal should be winning a district championship.
Yes. So you're a basketball guy, but you're coaching football as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about football? Like, have you played football like in high school or?
Yeah. I played all the way up to my freshman year. So I think if I would have been in the system y'all are in right now as a receiver, because I was like you, I wasn't as talented and quick and as good as you, but I was a receiver, I was a corner, and we didn't throw the football. We ran it like 95% right. We ran the wing tee. So I played till my freshman year, but I really enjoyed being around it. I enjoy our staff, the coaches. As a younger guy like me coaching, I've really learned what it takes to work, really work. When I first got out of college, I did construction for a year, and that was pretty tough. But I mean, coaching y'all and being out there in the mornings with y'all and really staying after helping with the guys breaking down film, doing the laundry, doing all the little things that it takes that we do up there, till 2 a.m. It's really taught me, what it takes to just work hard and getting out of bed every morning, just like y'all do. You got to do that. I mean, when you get to the real world too, when you get to your real job and just holding yourself accountable is important. But yeah, man, I love football. I love it a lot. Like I said, if I would have been probably in this system, I think it would have made me a better athlete all the way around. I would have been more dedicated in the weight room.
Yes.
I would have been more dedicated, to really build my speed up and run my routes and stuff. So I think it would have helped me on the basketball court too. But I enjoy it, man. I'm a huge NFL fan too. So
Yes. What's your favorite team?
That's for speed questions. Don't answer that yet.
Okay.
Don't answer that
I'll
yet.
wait.
That's
I'll
for
wait.
later. That's for later.
Okay.
So, I've asked every coach this, and they've all pretty much had the same answer. But what do you think about your coaching staff who you're with this year?
I think they're awesome, man. They're awesome. They're all unique in their own way. I've been a part of some really good staffs. I really have, and I'm not just saying this because I'm here, but this is my favorite staff. This is they work extremely hard. They're all unique and they kind of have their own way of doing it. I mean, I think you boys would agree too. All the coaches, I don't think we
100%.
have a single coach on the staff that's even close to the same, So, it's awesome, man. I think y'all are in good hands. I think the future's in good hands. And I think Seymour and John Anderson did a really good job and obviously Coach Floyd of hiring the guys he hired. So,
Yes. So, what's your coaching philosophy?
Coach, man, that's a great question. I actually wrote an essay about what my coaching philosophy would be, when I knew I was going to get it to this point. But man, I have a lot. Just, I think relationships is big, relationships with y'all, with all kids, from the middle school up, but just being coachable, playing hard, playing together and just being tough as nails and working extremely hard. I mean, it's pretty a cliche word to use nowadays is working hard. But I think the way, Coach Lloyd runs, his program, the way I'm going to run my program are going to be pretty similar. We're going to get after it. We're going to dedicate ourselves to the weight room. We're going to dedicate our time in the gym. Our practices won't ever be short, but they're also going to be pretty meaningful. And then I think we're going to dedicate a lot of time to the film room as well. But just playing together, toughness, working hard, being coachable, and I think having fun. But like I said, I think relationships are important. I think there's a time to get on to y'all, and then there's a time to also, let things go, because it's never going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing that I've learned, is it's never going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Learn from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what it was your so you've been to Seymour before you started here, because you saw Hagen and Keaton at TABC.
Yeah.
So you drove through here.
Yeah.
What was your first impression coming through that at that time, and then coming to coach here when you first came through Seymour?
I thought it was, I wouldn't say super small, because I've been in a lot of other little tiny towns that are smaller than Seymour, but obviously, driving through, you get the whole small town vibe. But it's pretty. It's not too bad, right? You got your little spots that you wonder like what's going on there, but we got the whole cattle. We got the green, we got the wind turbines, we got the great sunset. So I mean, it's actually a great little place, man. I was impressed. When you get my age, you don't need a whole lot to impress you. You really don't. And I think y'all don't need a whole lot to impress you either, because you obviously live here. So, no, man, I knew it was going to be a nice little town. I really did.
Yes. Okay. So, you growing up playing basketball, going to college, what was your favorite memory playing basketball?
Man, I got a lot. In college, it would probably be winning a conference championship. That was a pretty fun year. I've never been the best player on any of my teams, never even close. I played with a lot of really, really good guys.
You went to a really big school too, didn't you? 5A?
Yeah. My senior year, 6A.
6A?
Yeah. And then we were 4A my sophomore year. You know how they redo the classification every 2 years? We jumped up all the way up to 6A. But I think my senior year, I was the only senior in high school, so it really meant the world. I mean, we only went 2 rounds deep, but like winning a gold ball and being a senior on that squad was pretty special, because I really felt like, I mean, not to be selfish, but like, man, like I saw so many guys win so many gold balls that I was like, I felt like that was really, my gold ball, because you're the only senior. You knew those guys were going to win plenty after you were gone, because we were pretty young and good. And then an ASC championship in college was pretty cool, man. And just learning and being around a lot of different guys throughout my career, like, because you're getting guys from all over, not only the States, but other countries too. So it's pretty cool just having really good teammates and learning the different cultures and just different people,
Yeah. So, into the speed questions now?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
You don't really gotta be speedy. You can take your time and elaborate on some stuff if you want to, but we'll go fast. Whatever. So, full name?
Aaron Sherwood Anderson.
Aaron Sherwood. That's something.
That's a real name, isn't it?
The year you graduated.
High school?
Yeah.
2016.
2016?
Yeah.
Favorite? Oh, I guess you can't do that one. Favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti,
man. Is that a soup? Is that what you're about to tell me?
I'm gonna skip to this question, because it's gonna make everyone watching this very upset.
Yeah.
Pineapples on pizza.
Absolutely, man.
God.
We talked about that. I love
pizza.
I'm actually a huge fan of pineapple on pizza.
So what if you put apples on pizza?
I'd probably eat it too, man. Just not oranges, not bananas. Apples probably wouldn't be bad. We could invent that.
No.
We could invent that, David.
Let's do it.
It's not bad to take like little tiny slices.
Like like an apple pie kind of
Cooking with
apple
cheese.
Apple pie. The cheese, but I do like an apple pie.
Apple pie is good.
They're okay.
I know, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite college team?
Oh, Kentucky.
Kentucky?
That's not bad.
I rock Kentucky.
All right. Favorite pro team in any sport?
Pro team, Dallas Mavericks.
That was my answer too.
Yeah, man. We're going there, man.
I like the Mavericks, but Houston on top.
Okay.
I know they don't got James Harden no more, but
he's probably going back.
He's coming back. Don't worry.
So, football, basketball, baseball, track, or other sport?
Basketball, dude. Yeah, obviously basketball.
Favorite artist to listen to?
Randall King.
What's your favorite song?
I like Randall King, man. He's the top. He's the best. I'm a huge fan.
Favorite car brand?
Car brand?
Yeah.
I guess Chevy.
I like it. Strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Strangest thing I've ever eaten. D. Willie's Jumbo.
Elaborate, please. What is D. Willie's? Coach Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, it took me a second to get
I
that.
said jumbo. I meant gumbo. Coach Williams Gumbo. It's good, man. You got to try it.
So I'm gonna add one in here. What was the most points you ever had in a basketball game?
I want to
Two.
say this is an exhibition game, Cal.
Yeah, I think it was an in-season game.
Yeah, it was 18.
18.
Coach, you know I had a triple-double in
Maybe.
8th grade.
Wait, were you the coach?
It may have been 8. I think it's either 18 or 21 or 23, something like that.
Were you
it's
the
not a whole lot.
JV basketball coach when y'all played us here?
Where? What school?
At EULA. When you were at EULA, were you the JV basketball coach?
No, I think they came here before I was ever there.
Dang.
I think the year before I got there, yeah.
Coach, I dropped a triple-double my 8th grade year.
Did you really?
24, 11, and 10.
Hey, dude, that's honestly pretty impressive. I've never done that. So that's actually really impressive.
So the reason I was asking is that game, it was the best game I ever played. I had 20 at halftime with 5 threes.
Really?
Yeah. Shooter. I am a shooter.
Against who? The School of the Blind?
EULA. Against
Oh, nice.
So, next question.
I bet they remember you, man.
I hope so. I mean, because then they started putting the little kids on me because they thought I could shoot. And so then I just went down low.
Really? Yeah.
What did you want to be when you grew up, when you were little?
What did I want to be? I mean, probably a professional sports player. Either that or like WWE. Wrestler.
Did you hear what I wanted to be when I was older?
A cowboy.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that, man.
If you were the ruler of the world, who would be your top advisor?
Who would be my top advisor? Probably Coach Williams.
Coach Williams.
Yeah.
We all pick Coach Lloyd because he likes to blow things up.
Yeah, Coach Lloyd would be a good one, but I'd probably have to fire him. I'd probably have to fire him at some point, and then yeah. Coach Williams, I don't think I'd have to fire him. He'd probably lose something or something important. That maybe I don't know, but yeah, Coach Williams. He'd be loyal.
What's the most disgusting food you've ever eaten?
Oh, I'm not anything with mayonnaise, I guess.
Mayonnaise is nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, mayonnaise is amazing.
I can't think of anything right off the top. But
Do you like seafood?
Yeah, dude, I love seafood. I love sushi. Sushi's good. Sushi's good. I'm really not picky, but I don't like mushrooms and I don't like mayonnaise.
So, what food do you think represents Texas?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
If you had a movie about you, who would you want to play you?
Say what's his name? What's his name? No. Who's the I can't think of his name right now. I gave him a shout out. All right. It's on the top of my head. He loves Texas. He's at all the Texas games. I just watched a movie and he was in it. He's actually in Wolf of Wall Street.
We'll come back. We'll come back to that. Where was it? There it is. If you were famous, what would your stage name be?
Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. I couldn't think of his name. Sorry. What would my stage mean? Double deuce. Double deuce.
So we're gonna ask you one more. Then we gotta get this wrapped up. We went a little longer than expected.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Sorry, you asked some great questions.
Let's see. Who is going to be the 2023 2A to Region 2 District 7 champions?
Seymour Panthers, baby.
Panthers, I like
Led by old Charo and Payton Sullivan.
So with that, we'll wrap it up there. We thank you for watching and thank Coach Anderson for coming.
Absolutely.
And enjoy the rest of the game. See you next time.
Good job, boys.